Hello everyone and welcome to my last video of the year. It's top 10 best anime waifu of 2019, and I'm really excited for this because there's a lot of top picks. Oh my god, it's really hard to recall all of the waifus that have come out this year. Some honorable mentions: Yui from Arifureta, because I do love me some Arifureta, and there's also Kenjo no Magus. I actually love Kenjo no Magus, even though it's so generic. I love uh, von Messina. That's an honorable mention. She didn't make it, despite the fact that I love her. But no, I just there's just way too many waifus that I prefer this this year so far. So without further ado, let's get on started. And by the way, this is gonna be based on my opinion. And if you don't agree, or if I forgot a waifu to consider, please leave your own top 10 in the comment section below. And without further ado, let's get on started with number 10. Is Kohaku from Doctor Stone. As you can probably see in my side, I think it's gonna be in my side over there in my layout. It's Kohaku. I actually love Doctor Stone, and it saddens me that I have to put her lower than the rest of my team, but the rest of the list. But Kohaku, for me, is the best waifu out of Doctor Stone. Like, I've read all of the mangas, and I still have to catch up on the manga. Like I'm like in the 100. I'm in the chapter 100 when I last left. So I'm gonna catch up on the manga, and I've watched the anime, most of the anime anyway. So I'm excited to catch up on Doctor Stone. I love Kohaku. Like the first time she appeared, she's best waifu. She can kick my ass as well. But trust me, I would have preferred to put her on the on top of the list rather than 10th place. But I think I love most of the team. Most of my list way more than Kohaku, but Kohaku is the best girl in Doctor Stone for me, and best girl out of 2019. So it's one of my top 10. Kohaku number 10 is Kohaku from Doctor Stone. Yeah, she's that time I got reincarnated as a slime started 2018, but you know what? It ended mid-winter 2019, so I'm gonna put Meline from that time I get reincarnated as a slime, because she's totes adorbs, my dudes. I love Meline Nava. She's OP, but she's also really adorable. And now let's have the excuse that she's over 2,000-year-old demon lord, so she's totally legal. Of course, she's totally legal. And in the wiki, she's actually she's 2,000-year-old. So yeah, number 9 would be Meline. From that time I got reincarnated as a slime. Even though it started 2018, I still love Meline. Meline is one of my waifus this year. So yeah, I can't wait for next season as well. Like next season for Slime Isekai. Let's proceed to number 8. Time to show some love with the Melfu. There's a lot of Melf waifu. Number 1 is that waifu, that Melf from Shield Hero, but I already have a Shield Hero character in here, and I don't want to put another one. So for me, Mamako Usuki from Do You Love Your Mom and her 2-hit multi-attack. That's my MILF isekai. I love this girl. Like she's so pure and innocent. So I would put her at number 8, just because she's just beautiful. Yeah, she's way too beautiful. And the fact that she doesn't have a husband too, I think I'd smash. Definitely I'd smash, because ooh, yeah, that is ooh, yeah. Number 7, number 8 would be Mamaka Usuki, and let's proceed to number 7. Yep. It's Kurumi Tokisaki from Date Alive. I was really glad that Date Alive, there's a Date Alive this year, and dude, my favorite character out of all the Date Alive girls will always be Yoshino, but goddamn, I have to admit that Kurumi is the MVP for this season, and I can't wait for I think 4th season. Yeah, I had to stop and think there. Yeah, because this year is 3rd, because they already have season 2, and okay, yeah, I'm correct. I can't wait for the 4th season. Hopefully, it comes out next year. Hopefully, but I can't wait for that, and I really did enjoy Kurumi Tokisaki, and she's the only yandere that I can get with. I mean, she's the only bearable yandere there is. So, number 7 would be Kurumi Tokisaki from Date Alive. Sumireku from Orewu Suke, and I love Sumireku. I caught up of all the manga at least, and not gonna lie, I am a fan of her character. I don't think he's a yandere though. Like most people would consider a yandere. I would consider a stalker, but not a yandere. But regardless, Sumireku is the best girl. Like even without her beauty form, Sumireku will always be best girl for me. Like, out of all that, like out of the Orisuke girls, she's literally the most genuine of all. Like all of them is just I don't yeah I don't want to say this, but they're a little bit 2D, if you know what I mean. Like they're just one-dimensional girls, and you know what? Sumireku seems to be the only one out of that series to have, like, all of the girls is introduced just solely to prove that Sumireku is best girl. And god damn it, Juro needs to get with Sumireku. Like Sumireku needs him. Like Sumireku deserves him way too much. So number 6, Sumireku from Orisuke, and let's proceed into number 5. 5, Hestia from Danmachi. And what I can say about Hestia is truly Bastia, because this season, my favorite scene this season is basically when Hestia banished Apollo, because that was amazing. Because Apollo is actually from Danmachi. He reminds me quite a bit of Deodora, and you know what? Deodora from DxD is one of my least favorite character. No, one of my most hated character, and just by that fact alone of Apollo reminding me of Deodora from DxD, I hate him, and he's just such a creep, and I'm glad that freaking Hestia gets to bitch slap him around and banish him out of the city. So number 5 would be Hestia is Bestia, or Hestia from Danmachi. So let's proceed into number 4. Number 4 is Kaguya Shinomiya from Kaguya-sama Love is War. And you know what? For Kaguya-sama, I actually have 2 waifus there, but I just want to pick Kaguya Shinomiya because I have to pick it over Chika Fujiwara. But both characters are good, but I just prefer Kaguya Shinomiya because the entire show is about her and about her development as a character. So for me, Kaguya Shinomiya, because with Chika, you don't really, she's a waifu, but you don't really think that she's a waifu at all. Like you would want her like a friend or a close friend. You would like to hang out with her, but as a waifu, you really don't think of her as a waifu. Like maybe as a moral support. So with Kage, I feel like being a wife in that show is definitely geared towards Kaguya Shinomiya. So I had to put her over Chika for my pick. So Kaguya Shinomiya from Kaguya-sama Love is War is my number 4 pick. Without further ado, let's go ahead on to my number 3. Choosing number 3 is really difficult for me because I have to like switch number 2 and number 3 over and over because I really love number 2, but regardless, Nezuko is really a good good waifu this year. I can't ignore Nezuko as much as I don't like how overhyped it is. Like people are calling Demon Slayer like best anime of all time, which is totally not so because there's plenty of great anime in the past that is that is great even today that I am still rewatching. So I don't like the fan base that it's treating it as a great anime of all time, but I do love the series in general, and I do like Nezuko as a waifu, even though Nezuko is probably underage, definitely underage. But I also have to switch it up. I picking this over number 2 is definitely a tough choice for me because number 2 is definitely one of my top waifus of 2019. Even though it's a remake of a previous series, I still love number 2 in general. So let's number 3 for me is Nezuko from Demon Slayer, and let's proceed into number 2. 2 would be Toru Honda from Fruit Basket. I have to put her here. Like episode 4 alone, like I haven't caught up to Fruit Basket yet, but dude, I caught up to at least episode 4, and I gotta say, Toru Honda is the best waifu. She's adorable. I feel like her character is the purest of all pure. Like oh my god, like episode 4 alone is what made her to my number 2, and no, she's definitely more in the protect side than to the smash side of the waifu scale. And dude, I love Toru Honda. I think that was episode 4. Right? I feel like that was episode 4 where I actually fell in love with her character and how pure it is. So number 2 is Toru Honda from Fruit Basket. And let's proceed into number 1. Number 1, was there any doubt that it's obviously gonna be Talya? Like no one will trump Talya and what she brought in 2019. Like the cute and adorable raccoon girl will always be my wife for 2019. Like I'm excited for season 2, season 3, and I've caught up to all of the manga. I'm currently waiting for like new chapters of the manga, and there's no doubt, even in the manga, she's definitely one of the best waifu. And you know what's the best thing about Talya is, in the wiki I actually realized that Talya in the web novel actually ends up to be Naofumi's wife, and that for me is just really satisfying. I don't know, I definitely enjoyed Talya's character. I love how she develops feelings for Naofumi, and Naofumi, you definitely need to marry Talya. I love the way that she said she's Naofumi's sword. She's just adorable, even in lolly form, and in adult form she's gorgeous, beautiful. So number 1 would be Talya, and definitely she's definitely my top pick for best anime girl of the year, best girl of the year. So yeah, Yay! I made it last video of the year, and I'm so thank you guys for supporting me this year despite all of the inconsistencies. I You guys stick with me, and I think I started off this year with at least 40 subscribers, and now I have 53. And thank you guys for subscribing and supporting me throughout all of 2019. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, and I do hope to see you guys next year in 2020 for all anime and otaku related contents. And please, you guys, click any videos on the screen right now. And I think they're my most recent uploads and my most popular uploads. So you have that to watch you over the holidays, and see you in the next year of anime content.